Thank you so much. Thank you to all the distinguished lawmakers that are here today. Just across the Potomac River on Sunday, I stood with a group of parents on a back deck, and we were celebrating our triumph against racism, against systemic racism. But it wasn't against a white supremacist organization that we had won. We had defeated racism. What are our privileges? Suparna Datta, a mother, came here with dollars in her pocket to study in Tennessee. Yu Yanzhou, she stood in Tiananmen Square for human rights. And then when she read this email from the principal, she had traumatic flashbacks to that moment when she was a child and her teacher made her stand up and take off the red scarf that she had received as a symbol of her privilege in the Communist Party. School board members, activists, policymakers started calling us slurs like white adjacent, resource hoarders, toxic, racist. I had never before in my decades of life in the United States experienced so much aggression and hostility against us. And in one text, a school board member said, "We know that this policy is anti-Asian, LOL, laughing out loud. We all know in this hearing that racism is not a laughing matter. But guess what? Our brave parents came together and we created an organization called Coalition for TJ. And we went to court with the lawyers of Pacific Legal Foundation who fight for civil rights. And guess what? Just this Friday afternoon, we got an email. We won. We won in protecting our families from the racism that is now being perpetuated in our school system. This is a significant victory. This is huge. This is what is a national security issue today as we compete against China. But how did this happen? How did we go from this ideology of critical race theory that says that we must look at all of society through the lens of race and then become this, how to be an anti-racist, in which this ideologue says that we can only, can you imagine this? Correct past discrimination by present discrimination. What kind of a country is this? That is not the kind of country that my father came to. Critical race theory and education. That's why we have this at TJ. And then they are reaching for our little babies. Woke baby, anti-racist baby. What are these concepts? These are concepts for racism.